Walker and Coldplay in there as well. We here, well, you know what? We here at Galaxy XM are just absolutely ecstatic. We're joined by LEFROY, the band. Yes, they're going to be having a chat about their song. You know what it is too, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Believe me, we've been getting so many requests for that. Well, they're going to be joining us very, very shortly. Right after the ads, in fact. Check this out. Okay guys, we're going to go to the desk.
Contact Roy, shoplyinz@gmail.com or call 021 058 2335.
It's DJ Grant on Galaxy 107 FM. Hey, this is Don Chapman from Voices of Extreme. Greetings from New York. Galaxy 107 FM rocks.
Yeah, mate. That's a good idea. Yeah, mate.
Aurora Entertainment. For event organising, you need Aurora Entertainment. Venues, clubs, councils, charities. You need Aurora Entertainment. Lighting, sound, sales and service. You need Aurora Entertainment. Phone Barbara now. 07 323 7695. That's 07 323 7695.
TechSense is Carlo's accountancy firm with honest, reasonable rates. Raymond does everything like income, GST, FBT and PAYE returns, management accounts, cash flows, compliance work for companies, trusts, partnerships, sole traders and property rentals. Phew, a lot. Smart woman. And Raymond at TechSense has over 25 years experience working within the industry. She uses the latest cloud accounting systems and can sort you out over email, Skype, phone and snail mail. Easy. Give Raywin at TechSense a call on 07 281 5080. That's 07 281 5080.
First, they conquered Kawerau, New Zealand, reaching out to locals, spreading your business's message. Now, Galaxy FM are taking Kawerau to the world. Galaxy FM have teamed up with online publication Crank It Up magazine, which gives you advertising opportunities not only in Kawerau, New Zealand, but internationally. With over 1 million subscribers, you can now take your message to the world. Contact Terry by emailing info@galaxyfm.co.nz to find out about advertising locally and to the world. More music, more Galaxy. Next.
It's 9:07.
It's 21 degrees.
21 degrees. We're only 1 degree off our high of 22 today, and believe me, we're not too far away from it. Monday, February 5th, and yes, tomorrow is a holiday here in New Zealand, and I'm going to welcome all 5,579,000 of you joining us for this interview, because believe me, we're as excited as you. We're joined by the band themselves, LEFROY. Yes, Barry LEFROY Sr. and Paul Sasanka. Sasanka, is that right? Do I get it right there, Paul?
You nailed it, Sasanka.
Very, very cool. Now, Paul, I got to congratulate you on your skills. Absolutely love your work. And Barry, it seems like we've known each other forever. Believe me. Welcome along.
Thanks, great. It's great to be with you and your listeners. Thank you all. I appreciate the love from everybody.
Well, you know something, since we started playing this particular version of Knocking on Heaven's Door, our ratings have just gone absolutely ballistic, and I got to thank you guys for being a big part of that. I really, really do. Over the weekend, and being Monday here, I'm sure it's Sunday over there, over the weekend, 37,000 requests for the song, and believe me, my receptionist this morning just gave up writing it down. She handed me a USB. She says, "Grant, you deal with it."
Wonderful. That's awesome. And, you know, for you and the listeners, we won't disappoint you after this. Please keep listening, and our new releases and our new stuff that you're going to hear on the Galaxy. We know you're going to love them, and we hope that you love them. We're going to do our best for you to give you good music.
Paul, Barry, I've really got to thank you for that because believe me, I believe you. 110% I believe you. And we can't wait to release each and every one of these as a premiere, to be quite honest. And let's also, I'm going to hit you up at the same time about maybe you could send us maybe a half a dozen copies of your CD, maybe some merch as well. And we could keep a competition rolling, keeping Lefroy rolling here at Galaxy 107.
We would be happy to, Grant, we'll get that handled, we'll get that off to you, and perhaps more copies than that, so you can send it off to some more listeners.
Absolutely. Brilliant, my friend, brilliant. And I'm sure Barbara will be in touch with you, giving you all the details that you need. Now, in particular, this particular copy of Knocking on Heaven's Door is well constructed and absolutely, Paul, I got to lay it down. You're an absolute brilliant rapper in your own right. But there's a very heavy message with this one as well. Tell me about the diabetes project that you've got going on with this.
Well, we wanted to bring awareness by choice of God and chance. We ended up meeting up at the JDRF Foundation. We were doing part of our video shoot. It just happened. We were shooting part of this at a stadium. They were also having to walk at the same time. We want to bring awareness to trying to find a cure for diabetes. We support what they do 100%. Any funds that are reached from this song will be donated to JDRF for diabetes cure. There's so many people that it affects. This is something that we just got to go after. One thing, just skipping past that for a moment though, Brent, Paul and I are here. Paul's a genius behind a lot of our writing and everything. And of course, Barry Joseph LeFroy II is the singer of the song. And he unfortunately is in California at this time and couldn't join us in Nashville, but he sends his love as well.
I understand about where Junior is right now, to be quite honest, and am very much looking forward to meeting Barry LeFroy Jr. as well in the near future. And believe me, it feels like we're going to be very close friends over the next millennia, to be quite honest with you. We're going to be following you forever now. And at the same time, having done an interview with us, that makes you part of the Galaxy family now. You can hit us at any time you feel like a chat. We'll be here for you, absolutely. We'd love that. Now, at the same time, I presume right now that you're in the process of doing a few more recordings, getting them mastered and everything like that. Who's producing your stuff for you right now?
He's very famous, known working with Rod Stewart. We have Tom Weir, who's worked with the Temptations, who's worked with Grateful Dead, both out of California, and both Grammy Award winners. They're doing the finals on all of our stuff.
Very cool. Now, at the same time, you're not in your hometown right now. You're a little displaced in Music City itself, Nashville. Now, what are you doing there?
Well, we got the opportunity that we get to meet with our friends and our radio and video producing, promoting, and as well as some of the other people from the broadcasting industry. We'll have a dinner with them tomorrow night. Looking forward to meeting people, meeting some fans. Happy to be in Nashville.
Very cool. And I'll tell you what, if there's a guy by the name of Steve Baker just rocks on up to you, very close friend and member of the Galaxy family, look after him. Believe me, he will certainly look after you. Very important man.
We love Steve. Steve is part of our family as well. Big family.
He's a big guy in his own right, to be quite honest, and yes, he has a very big family. We try to look after Steve as much as possible here in New Zealand, and believe me, the enthusiasm that Steve comes with every promotion that he gives us is absolutely extraordinary, to be quite honest. Just absolutely look after that guy, because I know he's going to look after you guys.
He just brought us good news last week that we have now been added to the playlist of the Heartland Music Channel in America. And if you're not aware of them, they're one of the major video channels like TMT. We're very thrilled to be on their playlist. Steve put that together for us. He's an awesome guy.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I tell you what, very, very shortly we're going to be doing a full interview with you guys. Now, I'm not sure, have you ever heard of Crank It Up magazine?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, let me fill you in here. Between 2.5 and 3 million subscribers to the magazine. They're partners with us here at Galaxy 107 FM, coming out of Pennsylvania. Now, John Rain, who owns the magazine, he makes movies, by the way, friends with Quentin Tarantino and other such people. In fact, he makes movies for Warner Brothers, Universal Studios, Bollywoods, all of those, right? But he owns this magazine. Now, inside the magazine, there are several tabs that you can go to. One of them is Indie Garage, which we want to put you into because he's got a deal where he does a live TV show and it goes through Fox TV. About 105 million people see this. We want to get you in on that show.
Awesome. Love that.
And believe me, if somebody from one of the Rains or somebody from Crank It Up magazine gets hold of you and wants to do an extensively better interview than I can do, you see, I talk, I just can't write anything down, to be honest. And these people are absolutely gems at their job. And believe me, in that magazine you'll find that there's people that all walks of life look through, including managers, promoters, festival goers, everything like that. So we want to get LEFROY as much publication as we can get. And I'm sure once it comes out, you'll absolutely understand what we're talking about. In fact, if you go and have a look at it, you'll see right now One Ugly Cowboy, a band that we were promoting just before Christmas time, are in there, and what a band they are as well. So we kind of feel that LEFROY now is ready to hit Crank It Up magazine.
Sweet, we love it, Grant. Thank you very, very much.
At the same time.
Forward to it.
And at the same time, we've also got you running on our website here, which has got 5 to 11 million people going through it every day, every hour, in fact. We get ups and downs, ebbs and waves and everything like that. But believe me, when they come to our website, they don't only just click onto the radio, they have a look through everything there, and we've got you on the homepage right now. After we do this little bit of an interview, I know Barbara's going to want to do something very, very special so we can get a little greeting onto our website as well, and one for the magazine as well. So, now, tell me, how did you settle on knocking on heaven's door, and how did you come to want that to be for the great cause that you're doing with diabetes?
Well, it's, Grant, it's all kinds of things that just kind of went into place. If this interview was long, we could explain it better, but quite frankly, it's God's will. We sat there every step of the way on this project. It just kind of took its course, and it took its course towards good greatness. And we're very, very happy about it all. It just, again, it would take me so long to explain, but every part of what we've done on this has led us to the next one, which has worked out well. Unfortunately, there has been one downfall, but again, it's God's will.
Right, and I understand that as well. At the same time, I noticed there was a little memoriam at the end of your video there. Is it kosher to talk about?
Yes, and I was going to say that unfortunately one of our cellists in our orchestra, he had an accident about a week after the video was shot. Very sad.
Yeah, and
We lost him.
you know, he looked like he was somewhat of a character too, to be quite honest, on the video. So that is a big loss.
It was a character. He gave his heart and soul for the song and the video. I'd like to think that it was one of his great moments of his life as well. He was a wonderful man, great person. As you say, a character. He was an absolute fun guy to be around.
You could see the energy and the enthusiasm that he had. And he made very good friends with us that day. And we went out with him afterwards to the bowling alley right after. And yeah, we really loved that guy a lot.
Yeah, and believe me, we here as well sort of were shocked because we took an instant shine to him when we saw the video, to be quite honest, and we were absolutely shocked when it came to the very end of it. We stood there with our mouths open going, oh my God, but it is good that we were able to talk about that. So let's, without further ado, and I know I'm getting a few emails right now, and I've got my producer in the background going, come on now, Grant, it is time to play LEFROY, knocking on heaven's door right here at Galaxy 107 FM. You know, we love this track, my friend. It is absolutely incredible how you guys have put it all together.
I introduced
We love it. People are requesting it. We really love all that you're saying. We really appreciate it so much.
You know, I can't go through a breakfast show without actually playing it now. I really, really can't. And
Wow.
I'm honoured that I'm able to be able to meet you guys and discuss this and the purposes behind it. It really is a big event, not only for Galaxy but for our fans as well. So looking forward to catching up with you in the future when you may have a bit more time and bringing out all your new stuff.
Also, yeah, we're still looking for our next encounter too, Grant. And we thank you very, very much for what you've done for us and with Galaxy. And we also thank your listeners very, very much too. That's great.
Very, very cool, my friend. I will ask though, how do people get hold of you? Just as we close this up, one of our major questions for LEFROY is, are you on Facebook, are you on Twitter, are you on Instagram? Can the fans get hold of you and do you respond? I think it's a very big question.
On Facebook, they show that we respond within an hour. And then from there, our Gmail is also fine, LEFROYBand@gmail. We also are on Instagram and Twitter too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Our website is lefroyband.com.
Nice. So what I'll do is I'll run through this as we come out of this, so that people can get a grasp of where they can get hold of you. Whether you have a store where they can buy your music, or are you on iTunes and Amazon as well? And do you have a merch store as well? So these are questions that the fans really want to know about LEFROY.
Okay, the merch and all that is just coming. It's just being done. And we haven't put ourselves out on Amazon. Our business streaming people out of Nashville, they're setting up everything to make sure that we have no issues with royalties.
Nice.
And so on. So, and it's done, but we were waiting for that.
Right. So I will ask that simply because, as I say, the fans do want to know that, and then we'll wrap it up from there. But I really, really humbly thank you for taking the time out to be able to talk to me.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man. It's been a great pleasure.
Believe me, I think that it's going to be a long-lasting relationship between us because I really, really do enjoy your music, and I'm excited about the rest of it to come. I really am.
Oh, I know, I've got a sneak
Good.
peek.
I'm glad you are, and I'm glad you like it. We're happy to be part of the Galaxy family.
Awesome.
I'll let you know, we have about 30 to 50 bands a day get in touch with us. After going through process, Barbara goes through the production team, the team come back to Barbara, then it goes to a board and then goes back to Barbara, back to the production. I get the final say. We may do about 3 of those bands a week.
Wow.
So it is an absolute pleasure to be able to have you amongst the family now.
We really
Thanks.
appreciate it.
We appreciate it too. Both you and Barbara and the rest of the team. It's great.
Anyway, let's go back to the desk. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I'm joined by the band themselves, Lefroy, Barry Lefroy Sr., and of course, Paul Sasanka. I did get that right, I know I got that right. I've absolutely been trying to practice it, to be honest with you. But the truth is, Knocking on Heaven's Door is such a wonderful track in its own right, and you've added to it, you've just given it an extra lease of life, and I've got to congratulate you for that. Now, at the same time, one question, and believe me, it's a big question that our fans have been asking us. Please ask the boys from Lefroy, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Do you respond?
We sure do. We respond on Facebook. I think it says within about an hour is our response time. If you want to find us, go to LeFroyBand.com, and that will link you to all of our social media pages on Facebook or Lefroy Band on Instagram. LeFroyBand.com, and that will give you everything you need.
Now, at the same time, I've also got to ask you, how do people download your music? How do they pay for it to be able to donate to this wonderful cause? Where do they find it?
Well, right now, of course, it is on YouTube, and we appreciate at this time that if they end up downloading it from there, if they keep in their hearts about sending a donation out to sometime in the future, that would be awesome. We'll work on revenue streaming and that's one of the reasons we're in Nashville. And once that's done, again, any proceeds we get from the song will go directly to JDR.
That is really, really cool, because it is such a great song, and believe me, it's worthwhile buying, folks. Don't be cheap, don't go to YouTube, go and buy it. Make a donation, please, because this is such a worthy cause as well. Now, at the same time, do you have a merch store? Can people buy your merchandise right now?
We're working on our new logos and that, and we're shooting available, I'd say, within the next 14 days. And, we will post it on our page, as well as we'll be honored to send some of it off to Galaxy as well. So, we'll see.
Absolutely brilliant, and believe me, we will wear your stuff with pride, but at the same time, we'd love to be able to get a few extras that we could do as a giveaway, so that, hello, we've dropped out there, so that we can keep our listeners. Are you still there, guys? I think they've gone. Oh dear. In the very, very near future to be able to do a full interview. But in the meantime, somebody else has done an interview with us, Joe Clayton. Let him tell you about it.
Hey,